Hello, my friends. Welcome to Recovery with Patrick. Let's have a cup of coffee together and talk about awareness. Now, I think and I've always felt that my emotions and how I feel are always going to follow where I allow my attention to rest. What do I mean by that? Let's talk, for example, about relationships within recovery, sponsored, peer relationships, people around the tables who are going to support us, right? So this works a couple of ways. I've got good friends who the only time they call somebody is when the wheels are coming off, right? Now think about getting that phone call. We want to help and we want to support our friends, but the only time I'm reaching out to you and calling you is when the wheels are coming off. Might not be as quick to pick that phone up, right? As awful as that sounds, we're still human, right? So what I try to get folks to do is, when's the last time you called them and said, how are you doing? How's your day? How's your kids? Tell me about what you've been doing lately, right? Relationship is two ways. It goes both ways, right? I want to know about you and I want to support you. I just don't want you to support me when things are going bad, right? The other thing this does, when I talk about where we allow our attention to rest, every time I call somebody, I'm telling them how bad my life is, what's going wrong with my life, what's going sideways, right? I'm allowing my attention to rest on the negative parts of my life. Now, it doesn't mean they're not there. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I'm not asking anybody to put their heads in the sand, right? But if that's where my focus is, that is where my life is going to follow, right? So how do I counteract this? Do a gratitude list every single day, right? And take a couple of moments to pause at the quality of your life, even if it's not where you want it to be, right? Think about it this way. We can think about our jobs, we can think about money, we can think about our kids, our families. But if I don't have sobriety, I don't have any of that. I don't have a job. I don't have money. My family, my kids don't want to be around me if I don't have sobriety, right? So what's most important, right? I need to be sober. I need to be away from alcohol and drugs, because anybody who loves me isn't going to want to be around me very long, right? So I know I'm rambling here a little bit. Apologies for that. Those of you who watched me in the past should be used to that. So if you like what we're doing here and if we can help, like and subscribe. Check out the website, check out the app, and all my best and love, my friends. See you soon.